Hello, pickbreakers and sheep punchers. This is JuryDutySummons, and welcome back to Jury's Junkyard. Yes, Jury's Junkyard, I said. It has been a long time since I've wandered the world of the Minecraft, but here I am again playing Jury's Junkyard. And like all good reboots, I'm stealing the name of the original and pretending like the other ones didn't exist. Incredible Hulk, Spider-Man, etc. So what is Jury's Junkyard? Well, if you've seen my older videos, it's where I explore industrial craft-based modded Minecraft. And just kind of build random things and explore different ideas and different concepts and see what I can innovate and what I can explore and just have some fun. This time I'm doing Feed the Beast Infinity mod, I believe it's called. I'll put a link to it in the description in case I screwed up the name just now, which is totally possible. I must be honest, I did try starting earlier, and then I had some issues and the world corrupted, and I lost a bunch of time, and but in the end it's okay. I got a much better start this time. I was able to find a really nice village, which we can kind of see up on that hill. Well, honestly, I spawned in the middle of a really big desert, and there wasn't any trees, and I couldn't really do anything. Let me gather some of that stuff. And then I wandered around, and I found this really huge village, and it has this giant wall around it, and it's actually a really cool. It was really helpful in getting started. So what have I done so far? Just gathered some basic resources. I've kept it very simple. My little way into the place. So here's the village. Oops. Oh. Anyway, no, I'm not in the right spot, am I? Shoot! So yeah, all I did was gather some basic resources. I mined for a while, and then I what's that? No, it's just broken. There we go. That's a good shot. So I did some mining. I did a little bit of farming. I did a bunch of tree cutting. So I just did a bunch of basic early game style, just resource gathering. The kind of stuff that is no fun to watch. And in this series, I'll be doing a lot of resource gathering off camera, because who needs to see that shit, right? I'm not interesting enough to make that interesting for everybody, I'm sure. Oh yeah, these guys will. I don't know if you haven't played this game before. These little guys are kind of annoying. Die. I kind of wish I could plant them though, because they're pretty good deterrent. So there's my base. I put it on top of a hill just because it's a good spot. That is super temporary. I built it here because it's just close to the village. I've utilized some of the resources in the village to get started. So I got some carrots growing here, and some berries, some random berries just growing. And that's essentially all I've done off camera. But those I was hoping those cactuses would grow, but they didn't really grow. So, my bad. Ooh, berries. The raspberry bush is kind of nice. Free food. So, yeah, that's where we're at. So, what are my goals? What am I going to do? And this mod has a ton of stuff in it. But I think what I'm going to do to start is focus on industrial craft. Focus on getting some automated mining going, things like drills and the mining equipment, and get some basic automation going. And then maybe move on to a little bit of buildcraft to get some factories type stuff set up. Some tubes, some equipment, some automated, full-on automated factories. And from there, we'll see. We'll see what's interesting. We'll see what looks good. I'll probably I want to rebuild this whole building I have here because it's kind of crummy. It works for now. It keeps the creepers out, keeps most of the spiders out. So I'm gonna leave it. It'd be good to start with, but I want to build a safe road into the village. A road from this door up straight across up that hill into the gate over there. And then I want to build somewhere safe close to home, to the spawn area. So we'll see a little bit of what I've gathered so far, just as far as resource goes. I spent some time in the mine. I found a really interesting recipe. Dirt chest. It's a chest with 8 dirt around it. You get a dirt chest. All it hold is 1 stack of dirt. So I made 2 of them. I don't know why. Isn't that wonderful? Anyway, adding more storage is going to be essential here. See, I got this is the kind of the wood chest. Although this is really not organized at all right now. I got some cobblestone here, which really shouldn't be. Some wool and stuff like that. And here's kind of a food chest. Overflowing just a tad. A lot of this stuff I found either when I was out there cutting trees, or finding my way back here after having died. Or some of it came from there are greenhouses. They're actually really nice little greenhouses in the village, and so I may raid the greenhouses later on to get more crop variety, so I can start getting some of the I guess it's Pamcraft. Do I have it here? No, that's all EduCraft stuff. Oh yeah, Pam's Harvest Craft. There's some really neat recipes in Pam's Harvest Craft that would be kind of nice to make and to have some benefit in terms of like more interesting variety of food and just better growth and everything like that. But anyway, my next big priority is going to be gathering some rubber, getting some basic stuff together, some basic power gen, and maybe solar panels. I don't know if I have enough materials yet at this point. I need to get a emaciator. I need to get some more ore just in general. So it's not just a little tin ore I have. It's not much tin ore and not much copper, and that's it right now. I got a nice handful of iron and some gems, some crystals. So I have enough materials for some decent picks. But yeah. Well, anyway, I think this is probably a good place to break it. Keep this introductory video short and sweet. The day's almost over. If you guys have any questions, let me know. If you have any ideas, any suggestions about what you'd kind of want to see, what you want me to explore, let me know. And yeah, should be fun. I'm glad to get back into it. Ta-ta.